Dr. Glidden, what are some of the warning signs that a person might be sensitive and or allergic to the gluten?
Okay, so signs and symptoms of a gluten intolerance would be constipation, gas, or diarrhea of a chronic nature. Number two, and if you have more than two chronic diseases, you probably have a gluten intolerance. And number three, if you have Crohn's, celiac, irritable bowel, or ulcerative colitis, you have a gluten intolerance. Because from our point of view, all of those things are caused by gluten. It's just more and more and more and more and more and more and more tissue damage. So if you have more than two chronic diseases, like you have type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, if you have arthritis and fibromyalgia, if you have uterine fibroids and chronic back pain, you have a gluten intolerance, probably. And, you know, from our guesstimation, about 75% of white people have Caucasians have a gluten intolerance, or 85% of Caucasians, and about 75% of blacks have it. So the numbers are in, if you had to bet whether you had a gluten intolerance or not, 5 will get you 10 that you do. And, you know, the great news about this is if you do have a gluten intolerance, when you stop eating gluten, you feel so much better. It's not even funny. So
it is so
it's
true,
really,
and I want to touch base on this, Dr. Glidden. A lot of people don't realize it, but when you fill your nutritional tank up, you know, like people are saying, I can't give up my bread, I can't give up my pasta. The problem is the more you eat that stuff, the more you crave it. But when you get on the 90 essential nutrients and your nutritional tank is full, you don't crave those things anymore.
yeah, and this again is the leading cause of obesity. Obesity is a nutrient deficiency disease. Here's how obesity happens, and it's easy. Not even Oprah knows this, folks. So you need to get this, right? Obesity is a big deal in this country, no pun intended. Here's how much nutrition your body needs. Here's how much you get from food. Then the stress of life and eating all the wrong food robs your nutrient tank, leaks out your nutrients, and now you're running on fumes. Now, your body has wisdom. Your body knows that it's running on nutrient fumes. Your body knows that if it continues to run on nutrient fumes, your heart's going to explode, your liver's going to explode, your knees are going to explode, your brain's going to dry up. It knows that something's going to break. So your body makes you eat. It forces you to eat. So you get crazy food cravings all the time. So you go to Olive Garden, you eat 3,000 calories, and 2 hours later, you're hungry again. Why is this? Because the food that you were eating is wheat, barley, rye, and oats, and it doesn't have the nutrients in it that your body needs anyway. So you crave and 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 you crave, and then your MD tells you it's genetic or that your stomach's too big and they want to cut your stomach out.
Jeez. Crazy.
It's called gastric bypass.
It's crazy.
And I'm the quack, right?
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
So just like you were talking about, when you fill that nutritional tank up, your food cravings disappear.
They really do.
They do.
So you go to Olive Garden, you eat 500 calories, you take the rest home in a doggy bag, and you're good to go. And so the key to, you know, losing weight and maintaining a healthy body weight is to fill your nutritional tank up and stop eating the bad foods. It's that simple. And generally speaking, to give kind of a ballpark understanding of this, if people follow this approach, they lose about a pound a week with this program.
Yeah, which we've seen from several people. And healing is easy, right?
It is, because your body knows how to fix itself. Your body wants to fix itself. The only thing necessary is you have to give the body the stuff that it needs to fix itself, and you need to stop eating the food that's gumming up the works. If you do these two things, then life is good, man.